Loyalty is everything. Making people feel like they're not alone. I've been doing this. People have died, like killed from where I'm from, of me trying to, and I had to learn to let go of it. But it's always been at the forefront to help save and comfort and love.
Look, this isn't just a podcast, this is motivation. They be like, Rez training who? I just know they hating. We ain't being patient, cause that mean that we be waiting. We just seeing greatness, I don't want it if it's painless. But that's in the past tense. Since I put the weed down, I've been snapping. Always had the tools to make it happen. Whether it was playing ball or in rapping. Wasn't one box, these can have me trapped in. The cycle of a black man, I'm just trying to break it. All by myself, with them L's, I had to face it. Life is what you make it, you can't let nobody take it. Gotta watch out for them fake first, stack your bread, don't stay complacent. God's good.
Yeah. Welcome back to another exclusive episode. Oh my goodness. It's very, very rare. We got the whole FSE Media team in the building. Come on, yo, come on. My fault, man. My fault. I'm almost broke the table, everything, man. Hey, Kenny, this is crazy, man. Like, we got the whole squad. The whole team.
Even Carly back there.
I mean, we got Carly in the building. We got Austin in the building. We got Matt in the building.
Christina's
and
not.
All the way from the UK, Mr. Georgi. Georgi. I mean, what, like this, before we even, talk and get down to things, thank you, bro. You, Matt, Austin, Kit, just want to give you your flowers for you do an amazing job, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
And just being all the way from where you're from and you just doing what you do and me getting into your world and seeing how you've done things and how you orchestrate. And he finishes the podcast. He is the person who puts it all together and makes this thing all come to life. I'm going to take the back seat, man. And I just want to talk. Just freely, man.
I mean, I'll be honest. Maybe you like it because I buy into it.
Yeah, bro.
I've sent messages before we spoke about this before, didn't we? I am, what you have as your mantra is what I believe. Keep going is it's got so many layers. It's not just simple, it's complex too, So that's what just, I think me being in it.
Yeah.
It is funny that someone like me just so happened to be the guy that put it together.
Yeah. And what I would say about keep going too, you know how easy it is to fly from Manchester, right? Into New York. You had no plan on coming here.
None.
And you have to get your own train ticket. You've never been in the US. This is your first time.
Yeah, never.
We are not in a normal place. Like, we're in a little small town in PA, right?
Yeah, man.
He gets on the train, comes here. There's probably so many times in your head that you can go, you know what? It'd be easier to probably just stay and...
Yeah, I mean, it could, I know what you're saying, because that's the normal, I guess, mentality, right? Is to just be like, there's so many signs to say you can turn back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like to ignore those signs blindly, and just see where you end up.
Yeah.
Who you guys could have been absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
You could still be crazy.
No,
But you'll never know what's on the other side of the door. And one of the things I heard a long time ago, everything good in life is on the other side of fear.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Every time I've done something, I thought, whoa,
yeah,
do I want to do this?
Yeah.
I do want to do this.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Kenny, what you got,
What
man?
made you come down? What made you come down here, bro?
So I have a friend.
Well, I'm in Florida, but what made you?
Yeah. So I have a friend who's I used to live with in London, who lives in Long Beach, but he's from Queens, but he was a musician in London. And I'm a musician as well outside. That's kind of like my background where I started.
What you saying?
I'm a musician as my background.
Do you sing?
Do I sing?
Okay.
Oh yeah. I do sing in some stuff.
Let me hear something.
I knew you were going to say that. I only thought I've been smoking too much since I've been here anyway. So.
I got a guitar.
So I play a bit. I'm in a band. We're a 9-piece band. We have a horn section.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we all wear pink silk shirts, sunglasses.
I love it, yo.
Yeah.
What's the name?
It's Khaki Fever. We're called Khaki Fever.
Khaki Fever?
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
Wait,
yeah.
that's great.
Yo.
Yeah, I'll find you some. I could get you pictures. We'll find
Yeah,
some
yeah,
stuff.
let's do that.
We'll find some stuff. But yeah, we're just a feel good band. And this guy who I'm staying with in Long Beach, he played with us for a bit, and then he moved back. So we've always said we were going to come. And then my friend Sam, he's also here with me. He was in Colombia in South America for 2 months. Had quite a lot of coffee, I think. You know, and he's having a good time. He's out here, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in South America. We should meet up in New York." And then I was like, "Matt, I'm here.
Yeah.
Let's do something."
Yeah, he said I'm coming to New York. I was like, you're so close.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even.
And how'd you get into the editing? Like, I know.
Yeah,
like,
and
how'd you get
production
into
and
that?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started out as, like I said, so I was a musician, and then as a musician, like I became obsessed with being able to like manipulate things that I'd recorded. You know, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, like you start with, because I was a drummer to begin with, so I was drumming, and then you start playing a bit of everything, and you're like, oh, I can loop this, and then, you know, oh, I can make this and flip this, and all of a sudden that was like a new world. And I did that at what's my college. I don't know what that's the level before your college. So that makes sense. So before university, that's when I really got into it. I went to university to study popular music and recording. So I was performing, writing music, recording music, and then just editing and doing bits, and honestly just making loads of mistakes. Just like uni was kind of a place where I learned some things, but I remember people thinking that they were going to come out with a piece of paper that was going to be like, oh, look, you're great now, you know? And it's not like that. That I was saying to them, like, you got to get out in the world now, because they're going to come out and say, you're going to say, I've got this piece of paper, and they're going to say, show me. And you're going to have to be like, oh, I've got to actually show someone now. So I was always like, do freelancing, and at the same time I was in the Army Reserves as well whilst I was at uni. So I was in the infantry for 3 years. So when everyone else had breaks, I was off in trenches in cold north of England.
I can't see you in the army.
Yeah. Just most people when I was there didn't think it either. But my dad's ex-military. And
I'm just imagining him putting you in a chokehold right now.
Literally. I mean, you can try.
It was-
Jiu-jitsu.
He's like, what?
we can throw some hands.
we were a close combat unit, but whatever, you know. I'm joking. I love it. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I think that what segued into this was doing my own music and band, being in the band scene and being like, well, video exists now too, you know? Like, the world just opened up, and music editing and video editing.
That's what I was going to say.
Very similar.
People don't realize how similar they are, because I edited audio for radio before I got into like everything. And people don't realize that you edit the wave a lot of time. Like you edit the audio to fit the video kind of. So it's very similar.
It's very similar, and like automation, keyframing, you know, like EQs, can think of a color grade. You know, there's loads of ways you can think about things.
Yeah.
So it just kind of naturally made sense, and because you've been editing content already, like video became like, oh, well, I can do this. You know. So that's kind of how I got into it.
How'd you meet Matt and start working with Free Salon? That seems like a big jump going from music to hair.
Yeah. Well, we was just an online work ad that you put up, wasn't it? You put up something.
Yeah, I put up an ad. I needed a podcast editor that was at that time for our podcast, and because I was honestly, I relaunched our podcast and we did the ShowTimeSpeaks thing kind of at the same time. So that's a lot. And people don't realize that editing a podcast is multiple camera angles, audio. Like, I needed somebody that was good. So I put out there, I think Georgi reached out, and the way that those online platforms work, and you never really know what you're going to get.
Never.
And when you find somebody that's good, like, it's a gem. And you just keep building that relationship.
Seems like you got a gem right here.
Yeah, we had that conversation though, not like maybe a month ago, where we were saying like, it's crazy because it's the same way for me, because like, you know, looking for someone to work with. Imagine the amount of people in the world who want to make podcasts who aren't serious about things, who aren't like organized, or like who don't know necessarily what, or maybe I'm leading them, which I'm always okay with, but like, it's so nice when someone, you just like get it straight away, and then it just works, and work ethic comes into it as well. Like,
and I think for me, like, it's good. Like, I like building these relationships because I'm into it. And like, so me communicating to them, like, because I have to deal with the other people and communicating with people that don't understand audio and editing. Like, I'm hiring people, but I've done it. I've done it all. I did it for 10 years to try to grow a company and everything. So I know the speed it takes. I know the pressure it is and all that stuff. So it was just great. It was great when I worked with him, and I would want to encourage people out there, especially to bring value to people that watch. Like, if you have, like, Upwork is one of the places that we started working together. But you can hire people for individual projects, and you're in the UK. We didn't even talk.
No.
We've been working together for about 2 years almost, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Close,
in and around then,
yeah. And we spoke for the first time, like, what, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Like, we were on a Zoom for the first time.
3 months ago.
We never spoke. The first time I heard his voice was that video, or that audio message he sent to you saying how much he liked the podcast. So, and that was the thing too. You sent that audio clip, which I'm sure we could pull up or something, but you sent an audio clip that was talking about how much you loved editing the show and the show. And then when you get things like that too, and you're working with somebody, you're just like,
it's a great person.
Yeah. Not only do you want them to keep doing it, but I want to throw as much work his way because he loves doing it and he's good at it. And like, so now we work on every project. He edits 50 videos a week? I mean, it probably is that. No joke.
It's a lot of
through
videos.
FSE Media and all the pharmaceutical work that we do. Like, he's editing like 50 podcasts or clips or whatever a week. It's crazy.
How are you finding that? Like, the time with that and music? Is it difficult?
Yeah, it is. But I'm a bit of a workaholic. I've said this to you before. So but I love what I do, man. So
we all are.
I'll go to bed and I'll be thinking about it. So I may as well do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I bring a laptop everywhere I go because I actually miss doing it when I'm not doing it. And it was not like the path that I explained before was not like this very like simple. It was like a lot of this. And a lot of this, and like moving to London, I'd moved without a job. I didn't have a job there. I just was like, I'm going to London. I'm gonna do this.
Wow.
And so like moving to a big city, and then people mug you off. Things happen. Like live people take advantage of you. So you learn all these things. So like now I can do it. There's no way I'm letting it go.
Keep going.
Yeah, there's no way I'm letting it go. Yeah.
Yo, just hearing you, seeing you, meeting you in person. Hearing that voice memo that you sent to Matt, that Matt put into the group chat, we're bridging gaps.
Yeah.
We're bridging, oh my gosh, it's getting me emotional because like this is what we're trying to do, and watching it be birthed from a question that, I keep saying it, from a question that was asked 2 years ago, and watching it being built, bringing Austin in, Matt, everybody who's involved in this, it's becoming like our little family. Like, it's like crazy.
That's really how life is, though, right? You got to put things out into the world.
In the world.
And then just let them compile on top of each other, meet new people, bring people in, new opportunities.
Yeah, but look how many people buy into you. That must be really special, man. Because like this is like people who, like what Matt was saying before, is like I have this is a genuine, passionate conversation that I feel like I need to tell Matt. I don't have a relationship with Matt at this point, and then like everyone here, look at this setup. This is all because people believe in you, mate. So that's so amazing.
Oh my God. Yo, this is like hearing
You're trying to make him cry.
I'm telling you, yo, like
I'm gonna put the sad music on right now.
I mean, like come on, man. Like, just can you share what you said about both me and Kenny and why you like just talk about it, man.
I think
big shout out to the sponsor, Cozy Jeweler, the jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy, stop playing. And you know what you got to do, man. Step up to them 5 C's: color, clarity, cut, carrot, cozy, diamonds, 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 diamonds. Stop playing. Come on, man. CozyJewels.com. Go visit him, man. Go spend that money with him, man. Come on, man.
See, I'm a big believer in like masculinity. I think it's a great thing. But I also have been through my whole life have seen like sort of bad versions of it.
masculinity.
Yeah. Terrible versions of it. And I think one of the things that stood out with you guys was no one is saying how to be like the modern man. It's so hard because people don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to talk about the hard things, and they don't want to show passion a lot of the times. And I just felt like you guys made me feel like the thing that was missing. Like a lot of young men were looking to these terrible places for role models now because there is not many people out there who are doing what you're doing.
Couldn't agree more.
And that's one of the things I was like, I remember you were having this specific episode, you were a little bit down about something about it. And I felt like I had to tell you, like, you're making a difference to me. So like, that's why I had to tell you, because it's like, I didn't want you to feel like you weren't making a difference to anyone. I needed that to be known because it was making a difference to me.
All the way from the UK, man.
The masculinity thing, I feel like really hits on more traditional, older societies. And I can only imagine the UK. Because America, it's bad, but recently it's okay to be an emotional man.
Yeah, it's not.
The UK is different.
Yeah, not so much. It's the biggest danger to a man is his own hands, right?
Facts.
Man, this is deep, man. Just like, man, what, like, we might as well just ask you, man, what's your keep going story, man? What's the thing that, man, you felt like you were down and out? Like, what's more about Georgi that's not on the surface, and we're learning more about you and hearing this, and what's your keep going journey, man?
There's a lot of like emotional ones, but there's one that always sticks in my mind, and it's one, it's a physical one that turned into an emotional one, if that makes sense. Because it was when I was doing my army training, and at the time I'd come out of a relationship that had like broken me to the point where I couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything. It was like a broken version of a man. And
you been through that?
Yeah, it's not for no. Everyone's been through it. It's like an awful point. And there was this. I was doing my army training, and I was 2IC, so second in command of my section at the time, and we were doing a maneuver, and I'd basically not tied my shoelaces right. Big mistake. These little things add up. I got blisters all over my feet. They had to cut all the skin off my feet to get them back in the boots because they'd swollen up when they took them out. And I had to do an 8-mile tab, 4 miles up, 4 miles down the next day. And as I was going up the next day, I've got 35 kg on my back, my 5 kg rifle that I'm holding. And then one of the trainers comes past me and says, "What's up with you?" And I said, "I've got no skin on my feet." And he said, "No one in the world cares." And when he said that, I understood what he meant. It wasn't like, stop being pathetic. It's like, you're in control right now. This is on you. No one else is going to say, put skin back on your feet. No one else is getting you up that hill. It's you getting you up that hill. And that for whatever reason has really stuck with me, because I feel like I can always now not take blame, but take responsibility. Not be hard on myself, but hold myself accountable. And like, no one's in control of my life other than me. And that's where everything comes from with me. Like, that's what I live by now, is like, just don't be a victim to the world, put things out into the world. Don't let the world happen to you.
I love that.
Wow.
Man, I love that we all work together, man.
Yeah. Same.
Like, this is truly changing. Like, I've been saying it, but this is truly changing my entire life. Like, thank you for having the courage to get on a plane, go to New York, get on a train, come here. This is not by an accident.
No.
This is purposeful. This is meaningful. And it's the thing that's going to continue to keep building all of our relationships together. And watching this thing be built, watching Austin and Matt be so excited about everything, and us piggybacking off of content, and FSE Media is being built right in front of us. The driving force is the men, the women that are behind all of this. I know me and Kenny and Matt are at the forefront, but to hear the best value of the voice of the man, the voice of Austin, the voice of Matt, the voice of Christina and the voice of, like, it's going to help change everything, man. We're bringing it from all different cultures, all different backgrounds. This is beautiful.
It's international.
It's international, man.
Literally international.
That's right.
We
got worldwide employees.
Like
Literally.
Carly. I mean, everybody, like, I know, I'm sorry I didn't even mention the name, but Carly, she's behind everything. She does so much work. She's in here every single time we're here, putting in so much work behind the scenes, man. The biggest thing for me in changing and going into season 4 was not only to give myself a voice, not only to have, Kenny tell his story, but having Matt come on and tell his story, having Austin and you now, and at some point Carly and Christina, and like, ShowTimeSpeaks, keep going.
How do you feel that's going, Sheed? How do you feel you learning to put others first? You learning to, that it is your platform and you are at the forefront.
Yeah.
But the forefront of the platform is the other people. How's that going for you?
It's completely changing my life, and it's going to be the thing that helps me walk away from the game.
Yeah, bro. I think being an athlete, everything revolves around you, right? Literally, your world is you. And here you're creating a world for others. That's a huge, huge shift.
It's a huge shift, but it's the same thing that I've always done though too, because as a player, it may look like I'm being glorified, but like behind the scenes, everybody's at the forefront. I'm doing it. I played the game to inspire people. Mm-hmm. I never played the game for money.
And you were that guy in the locker room inspiring everyone?
I was always at the forefront. I was the kid who was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Who people looked at like, why is he filled with so much energy? Everybody, all of us was that person at one point that was misunderstood.
100%.
And
I think people can misinterpret that to think, I don't want to use the word selfish.
yes, that is the word. That is the word. That is the word.
That you want the attention on you.
Yes.
And that's why you are putting that energy out there.
1,000%.
But this really solidifies and helps show that that's not your intention.
It's never been that.
But that is what people misunderstand about you. Is that what you would say?
1,000%. 1,000%. You've seen it. I know we don't like to say it, but the Shador stuff, all the stuff with athletes, it always looks like it's the athlete.
Yeah.
But deep down, deep rooted, like, I don't come from nothing. Community and family is everything to me.
Yeah.
Loyalty is everything. Making people feel like they're not alone. I've been doing this. People have died, like killed from where I'm from, of me trying to, and I had to learn to let go of it. But it's always been at the forefront to help save and comfort and love.
Be the rock.
Be the rock. And Kenny and all of y'all, man. I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Seriously.
What a team.
Seriously.
What a team.
We doing it. Like, seriously, we really are, man. And
so on a lighter note, did people call you Georgie Porgy?
that's a great question right there.
Pudding in, do you have that? Did you have that same week? Yeah, Georgie Porgy, but then we say pudding in pie. Do you know that?
No.
So it's Georgie Porgy, pudding in pie, kissed the girls and made them cry.
So is that how people bullied you?
I don't know. You'll have to ask my fiance. I'm gonna hope she comes back with a better answer.
I love it, man. Big shout out to your fiance, man. I hope she watches this and sees this.
Yeah, she will.
What's
she
her
will.
name?
She's called Mia.
Mia?
Yeah.
This is cool, man. Kenny, you got something for us, man?
I mean, nah, man. I mean, I at the end of the day, like, and I'm starting to learn this too. It takes a team, bro. You can't do stuff by yourself, bro. I mean, I've been doing it for 6-7 years by myself, bro. And I mean, I'm growing, but I'm not growing. You know what I mean? In order for you to grow, you gotta have the right people around you, the right people who, see the vision and things like that. So the reason why this thing is going the way it's going is because the people around us, you know what I mean? You got the right people in place. So I'm very appreciative for all y'all, for sure. And again, that's what it takes. Like, the more I'm learning this whole thing, I mean, me and Matt was talking a little earlier.
Yeah.
It takes a team. And I'm starting to build my own little team to help me get to where I need to get to. So just so you can take off, like, I'm good at what I'm good at.
Yeah.
I can still,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I made a little edit this morning, but like, that's not what I do.
Yeah.
Austin, I hit Austin up yesterday. Look, bro, maybe if you need help with the captions on when you post on YouTube and TikTok, I can tell you what to say on it. But everything else, look, on you. You can edit. The edits is cool. That just makes my job easy. I'm recording the video. I'm doing the video. All right, that takes one less job off for me. I don't got to worry about posting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
me
bro.
doing the posting. Then I got another girl now doing my emails, sending stuff out for me, stuff like that. So like, and eventually it'll come into scheduling and stuff like that. And that's just making my job like, all right, all I got to do is focusing on training, keep building relationships, keep the clients is going to come based off of the content that's being pushed and just by word of mouth. And the next thing you know, I'm getting more organized. And then, just, again, it's all about the team, bro. That's what I'm learning.
It's wild, bro, because you put this team together, and I feel like you're great at putting teams together. You're always the connecting point for people to meet.
Yeah.
Yet you kind of struggle doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's actually a crazy thought.
Yeah.
Why do you?
It's not a crazy thought. It's a great thought. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think there's a reason? I don't mean to like put you on the spot.
Nah, I mean, bro.
Do you find it
it's
hard to
like,
give control to other people?
Yeah, and then I'll have people who's willing to help, and then I'll get the help, then I'll go away from the help. But now, like I said, like it just it comes with time. It comes with a lot of lessons. It comes with a lot of thought. Again, this is the first time in my life, or well, not in my life, since I've been doing Res Camp, I had time to sit back and just reevaluate everything, bro. I mean, even though I go on little vacations here and there, but I'm getting lit at vacation. I mean, I'm taking a decompression, but I'm not reevaluating my whole business, bro. Like, this is the time, like, I got time to myself. And, it started also, honestly, when me and you had that conversation, when bro, I'm willing to help. I can see you, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure, bro.
And now it's just like,
and me
I
being
know,
consistent.
bro. It just takes,
Because I'm sure in the
it
past
just takes,
you've had people that helped and they don't stay consistent with it, which then that can make you weary of getting involved with other people. It's important to find people who are going to work as hard as you.
That, and also it's just me being, also, bro, like, I need people, even though, like, I'm disciplined and motivated, I need, like, people like you, people like the girl, her name is Victoria, that's helping me out to stay on top of me as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, again, I got so much stuff going on, so, like, I'll start something, and then I won't get back to it until the week. This is the first time with Res Camp, my camp, bro, I did it 2 months beforehand. I would set my camp up 2 weeks beforehand and just try to rush through. And I mean,
You can't be
so
doing
like
that.
now it's like, well, now it's just like, all right, she on top of me. She making sure I'm getting everything. Yo, you still got that? You got to get these and boom. So like, I just be needing that in my life. That's why I need,
1000%.
sometimes I be thinking I need a girl.
I mean,
Let's talk about another thing. Boy, I tell you, come on now.
All right, bro.
Nah, I feel you, man.
you take on so much responsibility, bro. You definitely need people who will take some of that responsibility off your shoulders and kind of tell you what to do. We all need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what's gonna help me get to where I need to get to be real with you.
Man.
It is about having
And it's trust.
people around you that push you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And also, I don't want to put out there that it's so easy to just start adding people to a team either, because it's all relationships. There's a lot of times there's not money to give people. So it's about it's kind of a ground up thing.
Yeah.
And, I feel grateful that, when I brought Georgie on, I also had like a ton of other work coming in that it was kind of easier to really make him like part of the like team at that point. So, but it's all about relationships. And I think more people should get involved the way that we have.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like we're all creating our own things, but working together at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
1000%.
Because we come together every week.
Yeah.
We do the podcast.
Yeah.
But we talk and we
Yeah.
go over ideas
Yeah.
and like I hear like I've been making content for 12 years. It's boring. It's sometimes it just gets boring and repetitive and annoying and whatever. And I hear your excitement with it now, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool. Like when you, like, you know, you start thinking about it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just think being around people that are also just into it
Yeah.
is a great thing. It just gets you fired up. It gets you wanting to be better.
I've seen that over the last year and a half, 2 years. I've seen that within you.
Yeah, well, it's that, and then also working in corporate kind of now
Yeah.
with. I was telling you spreadsheets and
they
you
suck.
know, like there's all this
They really
stuff.
suck, don't
And I'm not a spreadsheet guy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like seeing how much thought goes into everything, like Kenny talking about, you know, planning his camp 2 months ahead of time. Look at like, and now you're talking about sponsorships and all this stuff that you're working on. Like when you plan,
It works.
yeah. So you start to see, and then I also started to see that, oh, they don't do it by themselves. They have a ton of people around them.
1000%.
And everybody has a responsibility for one aspect of it. And it's maybe that's what they're good at, or maybe it's what they went to school for, or whatever it is. But for me, it was letting go of certain things, maybe investing money that might be hard initially because you're like, oh, that's a lot of money going out and I could do it myself. But just knowing that, you know, you're growing something and it just starts to grow so much faster. Like, you know, and that's what scaling is. What I've never been able to do. I've been doing it for 12 years, had a YouTube channel, grew it to a lot, you know, but I was never able to scale that because I tried to do it myself. And I made great money doing it myself.
You did.
But,
You did.
But
You hit a ceiling.
money goes away. You hit a ceiling. The internet changes. Everything changes. So once that goes away, then what? You don't have, I have a brand, but like if I would have, I think about back then, if I would have like did it different,
You'd be the next
it would
Paul
have
Mitchell.
been. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yes. Yeah.
it's still time.
I'm still young.
I mean, we're just
Paul Mitchell
beginning.
started, I think, when he was my age. So
Bro, listen, this thing it's going somewhere, and we talked about it from the beginning. It is, and you made me believe more. I made you believe more by showing up prepared, consistent every single week. And then, you know, you were consistent with Kenny, helping me.
Which led to helping you, which led to helping Matt.
You know, we're opening up those windows. That's why, like, this is a sacred place for me. I
agree.
We don't just invite anybody in here. Like,
You can't.
You get what I'm saying? Because I know where it's going. He knows where it's going. So it's just like the visionaries of all of this is just like, you got to protect it at the same time. So, you know, I'm super glad that, you know, we were able to get you on board. And now, look, man, it's just like,
that's what I was going to say next.
nah, man, I want to hear it, like, you know, talk about that, like, before we close, man.
Not even that, more so Georgie too. This is the first time in my life, I've always been very corporate, that I'm more on a freelancing, kind of risking it, and hearing your story just really inspired me big time.
Oh, I'm glad that, you know, we said, Jordan was saying before, right? You know, we all go through these things, and it's really nice when someone else can take some of that to heal them a bit.
Exactly.
You know?
ShowTimeSpeaks.
It's like you taking the risk of moving somewhere without a job, right? That's,
Yeah.
Keep going.
That's the story. That's inspiring us to keep going.
Keep going.
You can do it. It's all motivation.
Yeah.
It's like, for me, I always think, if I'm going to miss the bus, I'm going to miss it running.
I couldn't agree more.
You know?
Oh, man, he
and if I miss that bus,
he trying to turn me up, man.
if I miss that bus, it's all right, because guess what? I'm early for the next one.
Come on now. Come on. Come on.
that's a good one. That's a clip.
Come on,
Georgie with the
man.
quotes.
Georgie with the quotes, man. He killing it, man. This is
Maybe that's what I've been doing I'm late for everything. I'm just early for everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about perspective.
yeah, man.
Great.
Yo,
That's
any closing remarks from everybody before I close it out?
Nah, man. Just that you guys all inspire me more than I can even put into words. I'm so happy and proud that I'm a part of this. And I appreciate Kenny for hooking it up. And I appreciate all you guys for giving me opportunities and just letting me be here.
No, man. No doubt, man.
For sure, man. Thank you.
Matt, good?
I'm psyched that this happened.
Me too.
I'm happy that you made the trip and that we got to meet face to face. Like I said, who would have thought that would ever happen?
Yeah.
You know,
Never in a million years.
Yeah, and now I said it's official now. Like we're like
You're locked in.
Yeah, it's locked in.
Yeah,
now
man.
we're worldwide.
1000%, man.
Got a few more continents to conquer yet, though, haven't we?
no doubt, man,
we've
no
got
doubt.
a few more.
I feel like we should come to the UK.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ooh, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
visit you.
Do a UK
Yes.
show.
We just got to make sure we bring our food with us.
Yes, yes. Oh, please do. Don't try the pizza.
I'm
whatever.
telling you. I'm
Is
telling
there a specific food that you would recommend though? Like your one favorite UK?
Apple crumble and custard.
Oh, that sounds
That sounds
great.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
anything with a crumble.
What's your favorite thing you've had here?
So we have.
Wait, he had to sit up for that. He had to sit up.
So we have bagels, right, in England, but we don't have bagels in England.
I know what you mean.
They're like this thin.
Yeah.
Yours are like cakes.
Yeah.
Two of them.
On steroids.
Yeah, and two of them, and then filled with this massive stuff, and you have different flavors.
Flavors of.
Bagels.
Yeah.
I had a salted one yesterday. Never thought
So
that would be
good.
amazing. So good.
Onion bagels, everything.
my God.
Everything bagel.
Everything bagels.
Yeah,
the
everything.
best.
So that was one thing. Actually, Asian food's really good here as well.
It's the best. It's all
What
I
the-
eat.
It's like
all I eat is Asian
insane.
food.
Yeah, his girl is Asian too, so.
It's so
It has
good.
nothing to do with why I eat it.
Like, this dude crazy.
But it's nice when a plan comes together.
It is nice when the plan comes. That was the plan. That's why I was going to so many Asian restaurants, just looking around.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, I didn't know it was gonna go here.
I know.
Nah, this is great, man. This is great, man. I love this is bridging gaps. Keep going. We wearing these shirts, man. Big shout out to Wave One. These shirts are going to be available all month of May. The mental health stuff. I mean, this is a group of men, talking about our feelings, talking about what we've been through, sharing stories, how we connect in the team, the building business, doing this, doing that,
Lifting each other up.
lifting
man.
each other
I
up.
feel like not a lot of men lift each other
FSE
up.
Media, man. This is we're building something special, man. This is a special team of special individuals, not afraid to share. Georgie, you the man. Austin, thank you. Matt, you the GOAT. Oh my goodness.
You're the kingpin of us all.
just the whole
Thanks,
thing.
guys.
The
The
whole
kingpin.
thing. I mean, just
For sure.
putting it all together and believing in the vision that I've had and creating and helping this whole thing be, this dream. This
This
is
is
a
what I
dream.
say to every person this at this
Yeah.
point. This wasn't supposed to be an episode,
No, it wasn't.
but we just hit record.
We did
had a conversation
1000%.
and it turned into something I feel like is
Phenomenal.
fun for people to
Yeah.
So like everybody out there, you just gotta capture it. You're
Yes.
already doing great things. Like everybody out there is doing something
Mm-hmm.
that is unique, that they're talented at or whatever. They just don't hit record. You just gotta hit record and then see where it goes.
I think that's Matt's new slogan. Hit record.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
1000,
Hit
man.
record. That'll be my first shirt.
Continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. And it's always going to be ShowTimeSpeaks, FSE Media team. Stop playing. Come on.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.